Hi, I'm Matt Lavoie. I'm a student here at UMass Dartmouth. I'm majoring in computer engineering.
My name is Derek Manu. I'm a senior at UMass Dartmouth studying electrical engineering.
I'm Shedrick Mulba, and I'm from Worcester, Massachusetts.
And this is our capstone project. It's the work of Nancy Holt, and it's going to be installed here on campus. I'm a musician, and so I always have loved art and all kinds of creative things. So when I saw that I could do something more artistic for my engineering project, I jumped right on it.
I did take an art class in high school, but that was more of painting and whatnot. Even though I have the electrical background of electrical projects, I wanted to try something different.
This project stood out to me because it was more of a hands-on project.
Designing it was kind of a fun challenge to sort of figure out how to make it fit the space and how to have it be visually appealing, but also functional.
This is the layout that we came up with, and this is designed catered to the gallery space as it should be, and there are 3 levels of the lighting. All the power comes from one source, switch right here, and the power is taken from the wall and then fed through those 2 wall-mounted conduit, and then goes into the installation. There are 65 LED lights and 600 feet of the wires. All the construction is pretty much very straightforward conduit bending. The challenge is to keep them consistent, and all those are hand bent, so it's very difficult to repeat the process.
I've never been able to bend conduits and stuff like that. So that was like the most, the challenging part, I would say.
Did some research, look up images on how exactly the arches were made and just the masterpiece of it. So when we finally got to the end of the project and forming those arches, it turned out to be exactly how it was in the pictures as I saw. It was my first time doing something like this with like a structural piece.
Once we actually started putting it together and kind of saw it assembled, it just looked amazing. And I think probably the biggest thing that we're taking from this is just how to design things effectively.
I didn't really think about how it was all gonna come together, but being a part of it and being able to design this makes me feel better about myself.
None of us really knew how to do that, and when we started this project, our designs were not very good, and with the help of Shingo and our professor and our advisor, we've gotten, I think, a lot better at kind of working through the design process. The original prototype, which was just a 2 short and 1 tall bit, took about 15 hours of assembly just to make the parts for it and then put them together. The design itself took maybe 4 or 5 hours total to get it all kind of finalized, and that's not including drafting it up digitally. That was just kind of our design side of it. It's just been a fun project overall because, I mean, no one else is doing anything like this.
Pretty cool to look at it, just send it there like that, and at the end of the day we are going to be putting all the lights on, and it will be much better looking at it from that way.
Just seeing the results of how everything turned out it was marvelous. It was good, and knowing that we as a team did that, we completed the project.